Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X, where today we are going to do a couple more affinity missions and non-affinity missions and then a story mission. So yeah, missions. Has been exactly 0 gameplay since the last stream. That can't be done yet, that can't be done yet, that can't be done yet. That can't be done yet. That one... We did Chapter 9, so we can do that. And we can do that. I believe those are the only 2 affinity missions we qualify for. Yep, they sure are. But there are also non-affinity missions that we qualify for. And some that have to be turned in. And some that have to be picked up. Also, there's heart-to-hearts. But, before any of that... Apparently... the primal lake that we need to find a cave in might be Lake Seal instead of somewhere in Primordia? Or I looked at a thing that suggested where we were actually supposed to go is over here or something? I mean, worst case scenario, we'll get this white whale debris. Apparently, it's got to be afternoon for the tyrant that we're even looking for to appear. Ah, from here we go northwest. So it's this lake. We're looking for a Skerpo tyrant. Somewhere near this lake. It's supposed to be a nest behind a rock. Oh, here's Skerpos. So maybe there's our target. Please let me target the... There. That is who we're after.
Lend us power. This slinger. Sliding slinger. Furious blast.
And that's another off-the-record thing. So now we need elevated corn. That I know where to get. The answer is up here. weather could be better.
Meet the woman who's gonna wreck your life. Use a buff! Oh, where'd all this power come from? Sliding slinger! Sliding slinger! Got it! Now follow up with a melee strike. I'm gonna give it my all. Sliding slinger! Assault edge! Sliding slinger! I owe success! Try to tell me. It's staggered. Got it! I'll come to sleep. They're wake up. Sliding slinger! Sliding slinger! I'm on fire! Shooting your dog! Stellar red! Sliding slinger! Chronicles! Weaken! I feel good. Sliding slinger! Move over the edge!
Okay. Now let's pop this open. And then continue grabbing collectibles.
I sense hostility. Ready yourself.
Ghost Walker! Absorber Skin! Furious Screamer! Sliding Slinger! This one's gonna cut deep! Back Slash! Violent Strike! 0-0! Sliding Slinger!
I got us additional friends with my AoE.
Sliding Slinger! Who's next? We're coming to you! Take this! Lock me out yet. Sorry,
Heal me.
but I'm hurting too! Yes! We can cross for protection! Early bird! Staggered balance! Ghost Walker! Backslash Billy! I have to fight Slinger! Sliding Slinger! Summon Edge! Sliding Slinger! Panicking!
Looks like just this one left.
Sliding Slinger! Sliding Slinger! Side Slash! Sliding Slinger! Sliding Slinger!
Fighting. Can we buff up?
Sliding Slinger!
You know, I've noticed I hardly ever use my melee arts.
Never stood a chance.
I'm sorry.
I can
but we
probably
only wish
stand
get on
to
with our
use-
lives peacefully.
A different melee
Bring it on.
weapon.
I'll take the first shot. Make a cover 0-0! Sliding Slinger! Somebody furious already! Early bird!
I'm sorry.
Ghost Walker!
I'm not faring much
Absorber
better.
Skin! I owe you one.
Like, if I swap to longsword, I don't have all of the longsword arts yet,
Weaken them!
but
Never
like,
stood a chance. I could have taken them on alone.
I can get them. And longsword is generally agreed to be by far the best melee weapon. Also, hey, we can see now.
Come on, you and me.
And I don't really
You
care
and me.
to join in combat at the moment. I will fight things if they try and stop me from opening containers. Finally, we find some pale maize. That's the stuff we need. Let's make sure that I've got some in my Collectopedia. Cool, now I need to find 4 more. Wow, only 3 collectibles missing in Sylvalum. And apparently I am completely done finding flora. And I only need 1 more collectible in Oblivia. And we're done with the vegetables category. Alright. Back to collectible
Must
gathering.
you be so belligerent?
Come on, you and me. Meet the woman who's gonna wreck your life.
So really, I can just keep on zooming around until I see a little pop-up saying that I've completed a step on the quest we're on. Let's hop out of our skull real quick. Is this big fella gonna aggro? No, he is not. Not if we are not in our skull.
I've been dealt worse hands than this.
Yeah, I have distinct memories of grinding experience using these Siluths in the Wii U version.
Reinforcements?
Ugh, fun.
Mainly because they're level
Didn't
60.
know I was so popular.
Pretty much right at, well, not pretty much, exactly right at the level cap of the Wii U version of the game. And so, they were just a good source of XP. They were pretty easy to deal with back then if you had the right build. The right scale build, I believe. Could get rid of them without too much trouble at all.
Well, that's large.
We need strength to see this.
The ghost block thing! Attack at range!
I have to stay alive.
Somebody catch me up! I am so bad. Sliding slinger! At edge! Furious blast! Sliding slinger! Sliding slinger! Soft sliding slinger! Now Run! This one's gonna catch me! Success! Sliding slinger! I won't miss this shot! Side slide! Primer! Woo! I'm heated up!
Yes! Down with
Yes,
that.
right.
Shoot that freak
There we go.
dead.
Forget whether we can get the... No, we probably can't get the corn... Well, not down there for sure. I forget whether we can get it from over here. Hey, guard, I'm doing fine. Hope you are too. Oops. Did not mean to hop out.
Come on, you and me.
Interesting place to wreck a patrol chopper, but I guess better than falling all the way to the ground level. Yeah, guard, I fully understand the desire to relax for the rest of a day. A lot of alien wreckage up here. And apparently a singular Nuphon.
Name
your
is
deal?
Omomo. Exactly so.
Omomo is Omomo. Omomo has retired from caravan life a very long time ago and moved to live right here. Caravan passed into hands of Omomo's little pawn, and Omomo settled here to enjoy twilight years. They're not much here, but would welcome friends to feel at home. Okay. I'm sure we will have to find and talk to Omomo for some quest at some point. Also sure I need more of this freaking corn. Kinda rude that this quest asks for 4 of a prime collectible. It's not like it's too hard to just go zooming around. Just need the luck to find the corn.
Come on, you and me.
Oh, we got 2. We're halfway there.
They spotted us.
Be nice if once... Oh, 3. Be nice if once we got 1, it started putting exclamation marks over the ones that are just in the field so that I could have at least a smidge more information. Thought I saw a treasure icon. I did. There it is. And we're probably gonna have to fight all of those in order to open it. Are they bullying that one? Oh, we don't have to fight any of them. What's the one in the middle? Dazzling.
What the hell do these things eat? More. Didn't know I was so popular. Don't push me. Can we buff up and regroup?
Yeah, I was worried that my skull was getting broken there. And there's a container there. And are we still at just 3 out of 4? We sure are. We've just collected so many collectibles that they're still coming in one at a time.
Come on, you and me.
Guess we need to get some
Bring it
respawns
on.
going pretty soon. There we go. What is this? Printing map segment is probably like a container down at the bottom, maybe. Considering I already looked at all containers up top, or maybe it's a tyrant. or it's an affinity mission that I'm not on yet. Why would it even mark that out? I can't even try to do that affinity mission yet. Anyway. In suburban glory in a setting sun, the afflicted tell of what's to come. So, I mean, suburban means the residential district. And setting sun means evening.
I can help.
And suburban sounds more like
Hey!
near the houses and stuff. So we're looking for you. Are you? Ah, yes. I take it you are here because you completed all the trials I assigned you. Then you are a blade worthy of possessing my greatest invention, my masterpiece. The mechanical field skill capable of unraveling every mystery this enigmatic world can offer. I can install the skill straight to your mimeosome immediately. Are you prepared? Yes. Then let us begin. With this, you will become host to the sum total of stuff that I accidentally pressed the A button and can't read anymore. Installation complete. Now I must excuse myself. I look forward to news of your continued exploits. Hooray, I can now open the freaking thing up here.
Yup.
This has been taunting me for so long.
Thank you.
Welcome back. I don't think anyone expected things to go quite like they did. Even the Director General was speechless, and that never happens. But he's approved the Cavern Clan's request for asylum. He said he's eager to hear what they can tell us about both the Ganglion and the Prone. I'm sure things will be a bit difficult for them with the Tree Clan here, but them's the breaks, I guess. They should still be able to find a better life in New LA than they'd have with the Ganglion. I hope your decision was the right one, for the city and for those prone, but I guess only time will tell. Oh, good. Oh, that's Arena that we're done with. Oh, we're also done with Murderous. Hooray, we're done with Murderous. Unfortunately, we're not done with Bose. And looks like Hope is actually who's got the least. And Gwyn, why not? And there's a Liesel heart-to-heart just waiting to happen right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and save beforehand in case they give us an amusing option.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, you showed up at just the right time. I've got something to ask you. Do you know about the coalition forces that preceded Blade? I hear each nation contributed their own hand-picked soldiers to form their ranks. You were in the military as well, I take it? Got no memories. Memory loss. Right, I see. Well, considering your sterling record at Blade, I think it's safe to say in all likelihood you saw some active duty. Anyway, back on Earth, I got scouted for the Coalition Force's Skell detachment and transferred out of the Luftwaffe. But then the government called for urgent Skell development, ran out of test pilots, and so I fell into my new line of work. I got sent to Granada in a hurry, where the first Skell I got to test was one that Alicia had designed. That was our humble beginning, and the rest is history. Yeah, reminisce. I've heard that before coming to Granada, Leash was working in weapon dev for the Indian government. But once Project Exodus went public, she decided she wanted to work for all of humanity. Big step up, right? That was about the time I joined Granada as well. The actual meeting was pretty much just chance. Ever since then, Leash and I have been joined at the hip, and sure, it's been a bumpy road, but I've enjoyed every mile. And it looks like we can keep going. Alicia matters so much to me, and just so you know, you do too. Aww.
Yep, and get this.
Why am I going this way on foot? Oh, got a mission to turn into Kirsty.
We gotta step up.
Did you actually?
Don't tell me you're done already. Hot damn, you never cease to amaze. A lot of Pathfinders tried their hands at this one before you, you know? Just in case your head wasn't swollen enough already. You're the real deal, Garnet, a blade worthy of taking up my colleague's mantle. So I can tell you about what was in those data units now. I mean, if you want. Please tell. Thanks. It's a bit of a long story, to be honest, but I appreciate your patience. When the Earthlife colonization project was started, the question arose as to how we would gather resources and intelligence on a new planet. A special team with the codename Frontier was assembled to tackle the issue. I was one of many researchers involved. Even after the White Whale took off, we kept working on the problem around the clock. We barely ate. I don't even know if we slept. We just knew there wasn't a moment to waste. And then, finally, we finished a working version of what would come to be Frontier Nav. When the Ganglion attacked the White Whale, our lab came under fire. My team, our data, it all came crashing down to Mira along with everything else. And so far as I know, I'm the only one left. I've even used Frontier Nav to search for them, but yeah, nothing. Yeah, your team would be proud of you. Thanks, I try to remember that. I know my colleagues wouldn't want me to dwell on the past. Getting back to the point, our team was working with 5 of these data units. Each one contains data on a top-secret second-generation version of Frontier Nav. Even after Frontier Nav was complete, the rest of my team continued to pursue their research voluntarily. I don't think Nagi knows about this. Hell, even I don't know all the finer details. My friends gave all they had to ensure the future prosperity of humankind, and I want to honor that. But there's still one data unit missing. If I can track it down, will you go out there and recover it? Together, we can uncover my friend's final legacy. It would mean the world to me, Garnet. Please consider it. Yeah, you give me the quest and I'll go do it. Was just checking to make sure that there was no new Kirsty quest available immediately. Guard, I have been enjoying this game again.
Hey!
Xenoblade X is a good time. And it appears that there is still no additional whatever it was called. The thing that makes the field skills go up. Because I'm pretty sure there are additional field skills that I do not have leveled. But whatever. Let's find the affinity missions we can do. That's one and that's one. Okay. I suppose let's get Bose out of the way.
Really?
A word of caution about this mission. The indigen you'll be hunting is extremely dangerous. It's already injured several Pathfinders.
Yes. I heard Sidon and Mondo were among them. All the more reason to do our job as Harriers and end this threat.
That's my sensei.
Damn straight. But what are you doing here, son?
Licking my wounds after getting pummeled by that same beast, Sensei.
Guard, I have played the other Xenoblades. In fact, I've played the other Xenoblades on this very channel. And I would say that Xenoblade X remains my favorite. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is in the number 2 slot. And I think 2 might be ahead of 3, or 3 might be ahead of 2. I'm not sure which one, where I would put which one there. 3 is really good. 2 is really good. But Xenoblade 1 is the best of the numbered ones in my opinion. And Xenoblade X is the best Xenoblade in my opinion. Keep your chin up, buddy.
That's mighty kind of you. I wish the people on my team felt that way.
Full of mercy as usual. You're on the path of the Buddha, friend. Now tell us about this creature. How did the fight go?
It wiped us out in one blow. And not to brag, but I've been around the block once or twice as a curator. But I swear, I've never seen anything like it. That thing is a monster.
Then we've got something to look forward to. We've been fighting nothing but Xenos lately, and I'm sick of it. A classic test of strength sounds perfect. Man against beast.
I'll forward the coordinates where we fought it to your comm device. I know you can handle anything, Sensei. But this thing has sent several Harriers straight to the maintenance center. Please, be careful.
Worry not. We'll have you avenged in no time. Let's send this beast to Nirvana, friend. We ride!
All right, let's go deal with this beast. Now, I have played all of the Xenoblades. I have played none of the Xenogears or Xenosagas. So Xenoblade is the extent of my knowledge of the Xeno series. But I have played all of the Xenoblades. Though, as of this definitive edition, I can't say that I have seen all of the Xenoblade content. But I'll be able to say that again before too long.
Oh, are you Blades?
Who are you?
I am Prone of Tree Clan. I am no enemy.
Well, then why are you here?
Ganglion took my family, holding them prisoner up ahead. Please, stop them. Save my family before they die.
Sorry, we're in the middle of a job. Go ask your Xeno friends for help. Let's move out. Looking at this thing just dredges up memories of Clarissa. Let's go hunt the monster we came for, and reclaim the good name of the Harriers.
No, we should help them. Maybe we can accomplish 2 things while we're here, huh? It's not like the thing we're after is going anywhere.
Did you forget the sound of Clarissa's screams when she was killed in cold blood? All Prone share responsibility for this act, no matter which clan they claim.
That is untrue.
And yet you want me to help this thing? You wish me to hold back my anger? To forego my hatred? I understand. Allowing the gangling to kill again would put me on equal footing with them.
Thank you. Ganglion are camping just ahead. Please hurry. Please hurry and...
Huh? What's this light?
How? How do mere humans possess a jamming device of this magnitude?
This. It's the transmitter that man-on we rescued gave us.
Curse those meddling little worms and their blasted technology.
Bah! You wasted my perfect performance and my precious time. Are you so curious about me, primitives? Then I will tell you a secret. You will die here writhing in pain after unimaginable torture.
Somehow I
Welcome
doubt
your
that.
death, primitives. No man-on trinket can save you from the painful end that awaits!
Look out. We've got
Well, time to get rid of another Definion.
Server things!
Furious blast!
We'll miss this shot!
Move in and attack!
Shadow strike! Black Bay! Panicking! This
Grenade
shouldn't
blitz!
Who's fighting Slinger? I'm firing from on high! Zero
Magnum edge!
Winning!
They clearly got some pretty hefty ether res.
Now it's your turn!
Absorber Slinger!
But
Target
they're
neutralized.
done now.
Returning to standby.
I believe that was just a 5th heart with Celica.
What just happened? Did that man-on save our lives with this? It matters not now. Let's focus on the mission. I won't allow myself to be distracted because of some Xeno.
The man-on only saved our lives if we would have been killed in a cutscene. Because if we would have been killed during actual combat anyway, and they just would have gotten the drop on us or whatever, I think we still would have been just fine. Okay. Let's bring Doug along. It's a shame we have to drop Celica. She's actually one of the best party members to have. It's also a shame we can't bring a Skell in here. Oops. Landing in the lava is not ideal. Nor is overshooting the rock you're trying to use to get out of the lava. Can I reach that from here? Probably not, but I see a place where I can reach it from. Well, back in the lava we go. Use our way up. This cave is annoying. We gotta kill that, huh? That's gonna be a real pain. Because I don't believe I can really rely on sliding slinger here. Unless I want to spend the entire fight in the lava.
Sorry, but I'm burning fast.
Play up and scream!
Early bird.
So much for keeping everyone safe. Furious blast!
Thankfully, Violent
Won't
Streak
miss this shot.
can get the thing.
Unload on him!
Yes.
It's probably getting us additional friends.
We did it.
That doesn't even count as a warm-up.
We're good.
Namo Abitabaya! That monster put up a respectable fight. We had our share of detours, but the job is done. Let's head back and give Eleanor our report.
Okay, so I want to squeeze my way into here without falling. Because I want to open this. I want to get everything that exists in this cave before I leave it so that I don't have to ever come back. Dang it. Is there a way up? No, there isn't a way up. Right here. Dang it! And this takes us back to the entrance. I was thinking that there might be a container here, but it looks like no. So that must be up above outside the cave. Which is good, because that means we're actually done with this cave. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because that's just back to the entrance. Alright. Time to say goodbye to this cave forever because it's terrible. And this, I believe, is the container that we saw inside. So let's just open that up.
Crap, looks like they saw us.
It said we succeeded at the field action, but it didn't give us the loot.
Furious blast!
Did we get interrupted like at the perfect time for that?
We did it.
That doesn't even count as a warm-up.
Yep, we sure did. Interrupted on probably the last possible frame. And guard, when it comes to butt shots of random enemies and whatnot, the thing about this game is if there is a butt, it will show it.
Hey,
This game loves showing butts, but it's an equal opportunity butt shower. It shows male butts as well.
Welcome back. How did the mission go?
Like, we've even gotten a few butt shots of Luxar, so...
Well, we were ambushed by a strange Xeno, but a gift from an even stranger one somehow saved us. I can't tell whether to feel thankful or curse the lot of them.
Feel thankful.
Well, what's your take on all this?
Like, Xenos are just like people. There's good ones and there's bad ones. So, distinguish between the two, please.
That's the sort of debt a man cannot easily repay. His kind are different from the Xenos who attacked Earth. Perhaps I'd lost sight of that. It seems hate was the only thing I had to fill the void in my heart. I've been a fool. And I've failed as a sensei.
This isn't like you, Bose. If anyone else said that, you'd shout at them until their eyelids peeled back.
Sensei, you're back, safe and sound. I've been looking for you. I have a message from a man named Jejeba.
A message?
He wanted to know if you were all right. Something about a device responding? He seemed really worried. It got me rattled just listening to him.
We barely met, and he cared that much. I feel like I finally found Satori thanks to that Manon.
You found what?
Satori. Enlightenment. I realize that I've been hiding behind my friends' deaths. I'm sorry, Reggie. All this time I've been lecturing you when I was no better.
No problem? I'm just really glad you're okay. Jejeba will be too.
I'm glad to hear it. Maybe I'll bring him a Buddha statue from my collection as a little thank you gift.
It sounds like you found some real clarity, Sensei. I expect even greater things from you two going forward. But for today, you've earned this reward.
And still no more off the record. So let's go do this heart-to-heart, actually. Which means we need afternoon. We can do a few heart-to-hearts before our next affinity mission.
Now then.
Hey,
Is Lynn not supposed to be here? Afternoon. Affinity 3 with Lynn is... Did I miss Lynn's second heart-to-heart somewhere? I don't think I did. Yeah, it doesn't show heart-to-hearts for people that you don't qualify for, so... Where Lynn? Oh, is she gonna be up there?
No.
There's the stairs.
hey,
I was about to say who needs stairs, but the answer is clearly me. There's the stairs.
I see. Now then.
Are you up here, Lynn? You are up here. Okay. Garnet, you're just in time. You have to save me. These women are fawning all over me, and I don't know what to do. I didn't save beforehand, so I'm not going to participate. Shoo. No, don't say anything. It's not that bad. It's just, look, I know they mean well. I mean, they invite me out for cake. They ask me to go on picnics. They're always wanting to go out on long drives or to catch a movie together. It's really sweet and all, but I can't possibly do all that stuff in a single day off. Yeah, focus on a single activity. Yeah, you're probably right. If I could pick just one, I might actually be able to enjoy it. Well, cake is always nice, but a picnic also sounds pretty great right about now. I bet going for a nice drive would be fun, and I always enjoy a good movie. Wait, I know! I'll invite everyone on an adventure to go search for one of those great picnic spots we keep hearing about. We can drive there in my Skell, eat some cake, and relax under the sun. Then come back home and catch the latest kaiju flick before we crash. It'll be perfect. Well then.
What?
Did you hear?
Liesel's final heart-to-heart is... Or is that her final one? It's only her third. Aren't there like 5 per? But this one requires Affinity 5, so I guess... Maybe there aren't. Maybe she's just got fewer? Or maybe I'm misremembering things. I've got an emergency. I need your honest opinion, all right? Here's the situation. Leash had some earth-grown tea leaves squirreled away, which I kinda mistook for coffee. How do you mistake tea leaves for coffee? That's my mistake, and I copped to it. But when I told her I put them through the percolator, she nearly tore my head off. That concludes the summary. Now, be honest. Am I the asshole? Yes. Yes, you are. Ugh, so an impartial observer agrees. I just thought that coffee and black tea were basically the same, but I guess ignorance is no defense. Still, I have to find some way to mollify her, and fast. Sorry about the barrage of questions, but do you know of any foolproof means of achieving some form of absolution? Yeah, give her a present to make up for it. Something she likes, huh? Well, that would be more black tea. She drinks tea every day at the same time. That's how much of a tea maniac she is. If I give her the wrong thing, or God forbid, tea bags, it'll be over. She'll hate me forever. What? You have a Xeno acquaintance who trades in rare goods? I see. They might be able to procure some tea leaves that would meet Alicia's frankly excessively stringent standards. Please introduce me. I'll pay whatever it takes, to them and to you. Good enough. She didn't care for most of our responses, but that doesn't really matter to me because I'm already at 5 hearts with her. Quite the nice place to be having lunch here, murderess.
Keep it down.
Did the backwater peasants who raised you neglect to teach you basic manners? It's considered impolite to interrupt at tea time. You seem somewhat dubious that I'm actually enjoying tea at the moment. Well, I assure you this is a fine cup of Ceylon tea. Or as fine as any knockoff manufactured here in New LA, at least. Yeah, who's the guy? Let's say he's a business partner of mine. We're in the middle of an important conversation, and it really can't be interrupted. Bye now. Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm afraid that's a secret. But I assure you, no one is being cheated and no one is in danger. I'm just buying a dream, you could say. But I'm afraid I can't say anything more than that. We'll speak in the administrative district once there's an actual Blade mission to discuss. Until then, goodbye. Oh hey, we're done with Doug. We do not change members by going to the map. Okay, looks like first and second rows are basically done. I guess Fry is up next. Okay, we need this to be morning.
huh?
Is that you, Garnet? What brings you to this neck of the woods? As you can see, I've been inspecting the water purification plant. Water is every bit as vital here on Mira as it was back on Earth. Therefore, it must be rigorously supervised. He probably wouldn't like me saying it's the job for Blade HQ. Are you a mediator? What idiocy is this? Have you lost your wits? I'm a pathfinder through and through, and a quite famous one, I might add. Anyway, HQ is known to be short-handed at the moment. Why did he like that I asked him if he was a mediator when he wasn't one, and acted offended when I asked as such? When capable citizens step up to assist with their workload, it benefits all of New LA. Is hammering in data probes a Pathfinder's only duty to New LA? No, the very notion reeks of indolence. If ever a citizen of New LA finds his talents needed, he must answer the call whenever and wherever it comes. When fellow citizens are in peril, do you not rush to their aid? Yeah, I do exactly that. Checks out. But apparently you don't like that I agreed. I pride myself on being an excellent judge of character, and I see now how right I was about your command of objective reason and holistic wisdom. I am honored to have met someone capable of understanding my philosophy. Well, that concludes my inspection of this facility. I have some important business to attend to in the industrial district. I hope we can work together again soon. We don't have the cat set as our pet right now, so we can't do that fog one. So let's go here and say hi to Doug.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, Garnet, you see what's going on over there? Xeno's tightrope walking on the tennis net. Those folks on the tennis court are doing everything completely wrong. Tennis isn't a balancing competition, you know? So what's everyone getting all excited about? I mean, they're just trying to have fun. There's other courts. Why not let them have their fun? Huh. So you're saying I should think of tennis like a deck of cards? Something with a common set of pieces but lots of way to play? No, that's not what I said. They're not playing tennis. They're not even trying to play tennis. What they're trying to do is walk a tightrope. I don't know if I buy that, but if they're having fun, more power to them. So it brings you here, Garnet. Given that the person right outside says that they see you here working out all the time, even though mimiosomes don't atrophy. Yeah, we're here to pump iron or whatever. Oh, too bad. I just finished cooling down. If I knew you were coming, I would have waited. I don't mind jogging solo, but it really is more fun to do it with a friend. I'll let you know next time I'll be here. If you're free, come on down. All these heart-to-hearts are getting our segment recon up, which is good. More segment recon can give us nice goodies. Oh, Gwyn's in the party right now. That's why he's not there. Ugh.
Care to join me?
This is so embarrassing, Garnet. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Remember when I told you about that assignment of setting up a data probe in Oblivia with my Pathfinder buddy? Yeah, I remember that. You don't like that I remembered? Well, we managed to get the data probe installed without too much trouble, which was good. But on the way back, we were attacked by a pack of Grexes, which is bad. And because I failed to clear the area properly, one of my teammates ended up with a pretty nasty wound. So I've been training here in secret to make sure I never screw up like that again. He actually is pretty decent. Wow, really? Thanks, Garnet. Coming from you, that means a lot. But I'm not just beating myself up for the heck of it. I screwed up and my friends suffered for it. I know that I've got a long way to go before I'm anywhere near Arena's league, or yours for that matter. So I don't want you treating me with kid gloves. If I ever manage to become a decent interceptor who's strong enough to protect blades like you in Arena, then you can praise me. But not until then. The worst party member is unfortunately this lady right here. Her kit is just, it's all support focused, which is fine. She's just not very good at it.
I can help. Just between us.
Leon.
Evening, Garnet. It's rare to see you this late at night. Stay out of trouble, you two. Seriously? Me and Matthias? Do we really look like we're getting into trouble? I don't think we have so much as a jaywalking ticket between us. We just like to get together here and talk when we both have a night off. Actually, we were just reminiscing about our childhood dreams. Matthias wanted to be a race car driver. Still does, in fact. He's even looking to buy a sports car just so he can speed around New LA. I told him if he'd quit the Mediators and join one of the divisions that leaves the city, he could go four-wheeling around the plains. But he said he's not really the rally car type. I add the word really there, but whatever. He's not the rally car type. It's got to be a sports car or nothing. So what did you want to be when you were a kid, Garnet? Really, my only options are to ask him instead or to say that it's too embarrassing to share. I can't say, oh, sorry, you got no memories, who knows? But, what was yours? Me? To be honest, I couldn't see anything beyond the here and now when I was a kid. I had all sorts of hobbies and stuff, but never really had a strong desire to, you know, be anything. When I met Leon, that's Lieutenant Arena's brother, he inspired me to start making goals for the future. Don't know that I'd call any of them dreams, though. I recall when I was in kindergarten and we were asked to paint a picture of our future selves and, you know, what we wanted to be. I drew myself with a scuba diving tank and flippers, and the thing that I wrote that I wanted to be was the scuba diving president of the world. My desires have gotten much less grand since. The next thing I can remember having wanted to be was an animator. Because I got into Lash animation in junior high. But I wasn't into the whole idea of drawing the things that I animate. I wanted to basically take assets other people made and then make them move around. Which, I mean, I had fun doing that and I was decent at it. But there's no money in taking assets other people make and making them move around. So now I'm a translator.
Hey, what's up?
Hey Garnet, how's it going? I was just petting that dog of yours. What an adorable little pup. Really brightened my day. I know it's a different breed, but it reminds me of this Yorkshire Terrier that lived in my neighborhood back on Earth. I was so jealous of that little guy. Did the dog have a nice owner or something? Huh, yeah, the wife of the family that owned the dog was actually a total knockout. They were really wealthy, but nice too. They never rubbed it in anyone's face. But no, that wasn't what I was jealous of. I was jealous of the way they treated that dog like a member of the family. It's better than the way a lot of actual people are treated. The whole family took it for walks every day, they ate together, they watched TV together. They were pretty much inseparable. Meanwhile, both my parents were so busy that I barely saw them at all. I spent most of my days alone, or maybe with friends. But now I have a little more perspective. Compared to Irina, I came from a happy family. I mean, I liked my parents, you know? That's why I wanted to spend more time with them. When I grew older and got a dog of my own, I felt a lot less lonely all the time, but anyway, yeah, sorry, didn't mean to get all mopey on you. I just wanted to say that you have a really cute dog. Man, wouldn't it be great if all the indigents here on Mira were cute dogs instead of big slobbery monsters? I'll never get that image out of my head. Alright, looks like we're done in the residential district for now, other than turning this in, so let's go turn this in.
Get a load of this.
Dr. Staccato's back safe, yes? And I hear Frazy's also been captured? This is a good news parade. Please let me give you this as thanks, if I may. Still, I guess all of the Manon that Frazy took with her were killed, right? If you and Dr. Staccato hadn't saved me, I'd probably have been there with them, wouldn't I? So I've decided to spend my life keeping the doc safe. He's so impulsive, and I think that's probably the best way to repay him. Yeah, be wary of xenoforms masquerading as humans. That sounds like real trouble, doesn't it? I'll be sure to keep the doctor away from anyone who's even a little bit suspicious. Well, it is nighttime, so let's go have this heart-to-heart with Elle. Oh, hey, we're done with Fry. So, looks like Alexa is the only person not in our party who still needs any affinity game.
Oh!
What a pleasing coincidence to see you here, Garnet, or perhaps it is destiny? After enjoying some idle chit-chat with Mr. Nagi, we were attempting to play a little word game that he taught to us. It is a game played by many Earth cultures called Shiritori, Word Chain, and Antakshari, among other names. The rules are simple. Choose a word that begins with the final sound of the previous word, yet our attempts to play have all ended in failure. Yeah, sure, let's play. We are most grateful. Then if we may be so bold, would you choose a word with which to start the game? Whale sounds like a good word. So we need a word that begins with an L sound. How about Lifehold? It's strange how we don't seem to have any problem playing this game with you, but we're so unsuccessful when playing with others. Yeah, you need to speak the same language for it to work. Oh! But of course, you're exactly right. How could we not have realized that? Each of the players in the game was speaking an entirely different language. We were speaking English, the Nopon were speaking Nopon, and the Manon was speaking Manon. Somehow we were able to communicate, but of course the sounds that formed our words would have differed from language to language. We are so glad we came to you with this problem. Your powers of perspiration are second and none. So we must attain a sufficient level of fluency in the Manon language to play word games properly. It's settled then. If you'll excuse us, we have a great deal of studying to do. Yep, We may have some kind of auto-translation thing going on, but that doesn't mean that we actually are speaking the things that we hear from one another.
Lend us your help.
It is you, one who saved us from Ganglion. I saw it myself. You fought like fierce Valdaleo. I have much respect for you. So you are best one to decide. I cannot ask Liana because she has too many opinions. Heptana or Eniana, which will be my mate? Yeah, sorry, not comfortable choosing. You are very serious, Earth alien. But I saw you fight. You are worthy of trust. I accept whoever you choose. My grandfather is old. I want to celebrate marriage with him, but his remaining days are few. Decision cannot wait. I ask for your help. Good. There are two women I bear feelings for. You must choose my mate. First is Heptana Loger. She is skilled hunter, strong of will and body, stronger than most men. She has bright and direct nature. She would make wonderful mother. Second is Eniana Spikar. She is talented weaver, more domestic in nature. Demure women are rare among prone. I find her dear. Both are women to treasure, but you must choose one. Well, if you find the second one dear, that seems like the better option, but I'm gonna look up the results of this so that I can choose the option with the better result. So give me just a moment here. Apparently, it doesn't seem to matter. So the only difference is what we have to do in order to complete the quest. So yeah, let's go for the one that he expressed more of a personal interest in. Eniana, yes? Or Eniana? Yes. Kind woman is a great blessing. You are most wise. Eniana will accept me. She is patient. She will let me show vulnerable side. If I had vulnerable side, which I do not, I am very manly. Yes, Eniana will be my bride. Will you inform her of this decision? She is in starboard area. She will be weaving. I will go hunt. I must gather items to make horn ring of betrothal. This will seal our marriage.
Leave this to me, okay?
Oh, hello. Welcome to our Bronze VIP member, yes? So you're here to avail yourself of the Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group's amenities, right? Convert Moranium into cash and we will both get rich and be very, very happy, right? Good plan? Yes. You do like money, don't you?
I would not sell my soul for a few credits. But I don't think money is evil either. Give me something in between. But nah, money is fake. We made it up.
Really? Huh. I thought that all you humans were so much in love with money, you know? But without credits, you Blade operatives can't purchase equipment, right? So maybe you can't just claim to ignore it either.
Yeah, money may be evil, but that doesn't mean it's not necessary. It is a necessary evil.
Anyway,
well, for now at least. Come on, post-scarcity future.
Anyway, less platitudes, more platinum, am I right? Also, I might have a very, very nice offer for you. If you bring me 15 pieces of Aurorite, I'll make you a silver VVIP member, okay? Your exchange rate will go way up, and you'll be much richer. Happier too, no?
I probably already have the stuff.
Oh, good. I'm very happy, yes? So good luck and come back soon with the Aurorite and all that, okay? That Aurorite will let me build another marvelous alchemy engine, you see? And that will let us both make much, much more money, won't it? So good luck.
Yep, here you go.
Welcome, welcome, our bronze to our bronze VVIP member. How can the Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group be at your service today? Did you find the Aurorite yet? Yes? No? Maybe? We need to make piles and piles of money together.
There you go.
Yes, this is just what I need, etc., etc. Many thanks. From today's forth, you're a silver VVIP member, complete with a silver exchange rate. So let's keep converting Moranium into materials and resources that we can sell for credits and drive up the SSFG's profits even further, okay? Maybe we can even turn me into NLA's richest citizen?
You help me, I help you.
Yay, let's save up a mountain of money together. All of the money forever, right? Well, time is money, no, but so is Moranium, once I make another of my alchemy engines.
Hey, we're done with Bose. Time to kick him out of the party, or potentially ever. And in fact, everyone's done. Hooray. I have no more reason to keep specific people in the party. And therefore, I will keep people in the party who I actually like having around. So we're going to keep Neil Nail. We're going to keep Celica. Hey, look, it's both of the clue. And then I think we have a tough decision from there. We can go for quality of partner, in which case it probably goes to Elma or Fogg. Or Liesel. Liesel's also pretty good. Or we can go with Lynn and actually have someone to keep aggro off us. But then again, at this point, I've got Ghostwalker, so that's not as valuable as it used to be. We could go full Xeno. Yeah, let's go Team Xeno for a bit. And actually, I probably should be focusing on people who don't have their ranks capped yet, so yeah. Lynn and Elma are going to get theirs from story missions probably, so I don't really have to worry about them. Oh, we're going to have to bring Nagi back pretty soon, if we're caring about ranks.
What to do?
Oh bother, I am out of yarn. I swore I would tell him my feelings, swore once this was done. But now, I am fool. I should have prepared more carefully.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, you are friend of Namard? Then I cannot tell you my troubles. This is for... No, I must say it to him. What? Namard wants me to be his mate? Am I dreaming? Is this dream? I promised I would tell Namard of my love. Tell him once I finished my thread work. I knew he would not return his love. I did not care. I needed him to know my heart. But now he asks me to be his mate? I am so happy it makes me afraid. Is this really truth?
Yep.
He has already started Hornring of Betrothal? Then I must complete this thread work for him. I also wish to offer Namard token of feelings. Will you help me? Will you find me lightweight pelts? 3 is all I need to finish my present. Then I will give it to him, along with my hand.
Okay, here you go.
Did you find lightweight pelts?
Yep.
Thank you. Now Namard will know how I feel. Marriage is a strange word on tongue, so sweet. I feel tears inside me. You are friend of Namard. Speak to me. What kind of prone do you think he is?
Yeah, he seems like a nice enough guy. He's willing to treat you right. He says he can show you his vulnerable side, which he does not have. Yeah, he seems fine.
I feel same, still others are harsh, call him weak. But I know of no one else so kind. When I was captive of Ganglion, I cried every day. But one day Nemard came, gave me threadwork tools. I not know where he found them. He must have risked much danger to gather those tools and yarn, all for me. He said he just wanted me to be happy, acted like getting tools was easiest thing in world. I know of no one like Nemard. He is the sun. So I will be his mate. I expect rite of marriage will take place soon. I hope you will attend. Yeah, we'll leave that for later. Still so many quests to pick up. Still so many quests to do.
Hello, HB. Is your suspension over?
Oh, that was just Vandam talking. You know how he gets. I didn't receive a formal censure, so I'm not sparing it a second thought.
You do remember he's our commander, right? Would you please try to talk some sense into HB? If he and the commander don't lay this feud to rest, it's liable to explode.
Yeah, what's going on between you two other than you trying to take his job?
I wasn't planning on bringing it up. Didn't want to cause undue worry. Well, I suppose you have a right to know, and frankly, I'd like to tell you. A while ago, I gathered some Pathfinder colleagues and took on an assignment. It was a hunt for indigents so vicious, no one else was willing to face them. And yes, we suffered a few injuries, but the mission succeeded in the end. It's proof that Harriers aren't the only ones who can handle these indigents. However, Commander Vandam appears to have reached a different conclusion, in that he punched me. He told me I wasn't to do any blade work until I'd come to my senses. Egregious, I know. Were this Earth, there'd be a lawsuit for certain.
The commander was entirely right to be upset. You stole another division's job and turned out 5 injured blades in the process. What possessed you to be so irresponsible?
I happen to be the blade best acquainted with the area. I was the logical choice. The commander's old-fashioned system keeps talented people from utilizing those talents. You can see that, can't you?
I feel like, once again, we need an option between these. Because what if you say let a team of the people better suited to the work? Then perhaps things would go better. Like, let talented people help out, but make sure that those talented people are working with people whose talents match the situation, is what I'm trying to say here.
These current rules cannot keep New LA safe. Injuries were sustained, yes, but I protected the city from those indigents. I would expect praise for my efforts, not a mouthful of loose teeth. Flexible and adaptable, that's how to get optimal performance.
Ugh, he still doesn't get it. You are anything but normal, HB.
I certainly hope not, Miss Eleonora. Normal is a slur to one of my singular talents. Now, will you join me at the nest of those indigents? They reproduce with alarming alacrity. Thinning their numbers does little good so long as the queen lives. Unlike last time, it'll just be us, but... well, I think we can agree that should be more than enough. Wonderful. Now that that's settled, let's be on our way.
Why are the quest rewards a secret? I guess that means there's multiple possible outcomes. the only reason I wouldn't have opened this before is if I wasn't able to. So I assume that means that I have, since the last time I was here, gotten the ability to open that. I mean, I know I've gotten the ability to open several things, but...
Panicking! Weaken them! Fully primed! Let's take the fight to them! They never stood a chance.
I suppose I'm getting used to this.
Found out. Panic now. Weaken them. Primed.
Alright. That's those dealt with.
That was the last of our targets in this area. I'm afraid their numbers have grown since I was last here. We must head deeper in and destroy the Queen before this escalates any further.
Alright, lead on. Apparently the Queen is not very deep in. I take it we're supposed to talk to Lara Nara here.
Hello? What's wrong?
Are you Blades too?
We are. We're here hunting down the Brood's Queen.
Me too, although I think I screwed up big time. My leg is shot. I can't walk at all. Oh, but don't mind me. You big lunks go on and take care of the target. Otherwise, it'll have more kids, and then things will really get out of hand. Seriously, the mission is way more important than little old me.
I feel like this is a test.
It's true. This creature multiplies with alarming speed. If we stop to bring this person back to New LA, the damage will only spread. It's difficult, but... No. The mission must come first.
Just hang on a sec. Making sure there's not alternate paths or anything. Okay, looks like there are, in fact, no alternate paths, so this is just... Well, we know he is looking at the bigger picture, and that's how he can abandon a fellow Blade, so...
How can you ask that? I just want to keep everyone in New LA safe.
Including this guy?
What? Yes, they're... I mean, it's our job to keep them. No. An old friend over in HQ came by recently and told me I've been getting soft. He said that if I kept it up, I wouldn't even be able to maintain my current position, let alone rise in the ranks. Use people more efficiently and carry out your missions like a professional, he said. And don't worry if someone dies. They'll all be revived eventually. But you saw right through me. No wonder Commander Phantom decided to chew me out. Did I tell you what he said? He told me the more of us that are alive, the more we can accomplish.
And it's true.
There ain't no low-priority lives, he said. The answer is clear. We'll bring this one back to the city for treatment. If our target spawns more minions in that time, we'll deal with it later.
Well, boo. You're no fun. You're lucky you've got a partner with a level head, HB. You should be thankful you got set straight.
What?
I was waiting for you, silly. The commander sent me here personally. If you abandoned me, I had orders to punch you right in your fat face.
Wait, but your leg.
I told Vandam the fake broken leg bit was simply too cliché for words, but he insisted. He must really like you. Honestly, I just signed on for the chance to deck a pretty boy right in the kisser.
Oh.
Well, good luck with your mission or whatever. I'm heading back to New LA. Ta-ta!
I understand the commander's frustrations, but did I really deserve this?
Yeah, Vandam wants to see you be better.
I can't even process that. If this is Vandam's way of showing affection, he's a twisted soul. In any case, we have a job to finish. Let's go.
Okay.
They've spotted us.
Shield wall!
Shield like
Seems what the hell? Slinger! What now? Ghost Walker! Slinger! Yes! The adrenaline now!
big help.
There's
Let's
no
attack at
need
range
to
now if I were you.
push!
Right! I've been saving you!
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Okay, so no scene for killing it, just, hey, you did it, go back to NLA with no fanfare or anything.
Well, hey there, HB. Hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Commander, what are you doing here?
I came to put an end to the little upstart gunning for my position. Personally. Nah, just kidding. I'm here to hand out the reward. Consider yourself lucky. It's not every day a blade gets paid by the boss man himself, you know.
What's the angle? You told me I wasn't to accept work as a blade for the time being.
You think I don't know a wise-ass little upstart like you is gonna ignore that order? That punch was just my way of clearing out the cobwebs, giving you a little push. And from what Lara Nara told me, it worked. That, or I reset your brain. Anyway, this is for you. I added a special bonus, just this once. Sorry to keep making you babysit the Wonder Kid here, but he really does have all kinds of potential. Plus a pound of guts. So the next time he says something stupid, just give him a little push, okay?
Yeah, you can do your own punching.
Me? Sorry, but I got my own work to do. Commanding doesn't leave me any free time to play nanny. But I know you'll do fine. See you when I see you.
Commander, wait. Don't think any of this changes the way I feel about your methods.
Ha! Oh, I know it. Though that whole bit about the segregated divisions, just between us. I feel the same as you. I don't like forcing folks into little boxes any more than you do, believe me. If an eager beaver like you wants to tackle a job, I say go for it. But revamping an entire workforce with all kinds of different specializations ain't so simple. So if you want to fix things, you better become commander fast. Otherwise, I might just beat you to it.
That was unexpected. If I might ask, who do you feel is the greater talent? The commander or me?
For now, Vandom, he was a step ahead of you this whole time.
I thank you for your candor. I'm entirely in agreement. But I'm not giving up. A good hurdle ought to be just shy of insurmountable. I'm confident you and I will pass the old dog up yet. Then it will fall on us to keep the people of New LA safe. Logically and efficiently, of course.
I only just realized there was music playing that entire time. This stream is probably going to get demonetized. Oh well. Damn. Where's that chump gone off to? Huh? Wait, I know that face. You're Garnet, yeah? That's me. Aha! I finally found you, you thieving little punk. I got words for you, see? We got problems. Not the least of which is that you made the Tobias hike all the way out here just to chew you out. You've been planting data probes all over lately, yeah? That make you feel good? Make you feel like the big lady on campus? Well, yank them back out. Every last one, you hear me? You've been costing me a fortune, and I am not the kind of man that likes folks messing with his wallet. We clear? Yeah, I'm gonna roll my eyes way back in my head. Oh, we've got ourselves a real tough gal here. You even got any idea what you've done, tough gal? Well, here's the deal. Every stupid data probe you stick in the ground cuts into the number of users accessing mine. That clear enough for you? I've been sitting there watching my profits drop day by day, and I don't like it one damn bit. Huh? The life hold? Oh, who gives a crap? I'm talking about cash here, pal. My cash. Look, pal, if brains were dynamite, you couldn't blow your nose, so let me spell it out for you real slow. All the money in New LA is mine. Any of those cowards wants to know about the world outside, they can keep accessing my research data probes just like they always have. Yep, sucks to be you, bud. The hell's that smug look about, pal? I don't give two rips if you want to listen to me or not. Enough talk. We're gonna have us a little wager to see who the real boss is around here. Easy there, you mad dog. I ain't talking violence. All them medical bills are a waste of money. I'm saying we race to earn 70 large with Frontier Nav. That's 70,000 credits in case you're still slow. Loser does whatever the winner says. Well, are you gonna accept or are you chicken? Pretty sure I've already done that, but okay, sure. Ha! Then the deal is done, and you, pal, are the world's biggest idiot. You even know who I am? I'm a damn genius pathfinder, a prodigal. I believe you mean prodigy. Ain't no blade can outlearn me, least of all some little punk like you. I'm gonna wring 70,000 credits out of Frontier Nav so fast your head'll spin right off your body. Right the hell off it. Okay, let's make sure what kind of income we've got. Oh, we're only getting 60K. Gotta make that a little bit better then. Is there anywhere I can drop a research probe that just gets me easy stuff? Because I've already found the unexplored areas. The answer appears to be no. Oh, can drop a research probe here. That gets me a good part of the way. And can drop another one here, and there we go. We are at 70K. So now we just need to wait for the income to roll in, and then that quest will be done.
Listen,
Elder Nan, what is wrong? Such hurting, such aches. But do not fret. No one care if poor old Nan go off to great caravan in sky.
I imagine part of the hurting and aches is because I'm standing inside Elder Nan here.
Nan may as well go now. Sticking around longer just mean more suffering. Meh, Nan saying such things will only make terrible sickness worse. Passing stranger friend is very kind. If Nopon were as kind as friend, condition of Nan would not be so bad. To be truthy, Ngogo exhausted from looking after mopey Elder Nan this whole time. If friend could stay and talk to Nan, it would be big help. Right now, Elder Nan is mostly big sad lump, but usually Elder is wise and reliable, boss of all Nopon. And at last Grand Assembly, Nan suggests all Nopon move to New LA where human friends can protect them from danger. But other leaders turn Nan into punching bag. They say Nan is no longer Nopon if he willing to give up nomadic ways. Shock left Nan bedridden. Now Nan grumble every day and talk about disappearing. It make life as aide very hard for Ngogo. Now surely friend understands searing traumatic pain of poor Ngogo.
Yeah, I feel so bad that you have to deal with this grouse.
Friend is very understanding. Perhaps Ngogo join friend for stiff drink after work sometime. Oh, idea! Meh. Friend can help Ngogo with plan to cheer Nan called Operation Fireworks Extravaganza. If Elder Nan stay depressed much longer, Ngogo going to totally lose it. All friend need to do is travel to caravans and get signed contracts from Nopon. Job is so easy, even stupid Nopopotamus could do it. Decided, if we pull off this surprise, Nan is sure to perk up.
Surprise? You're talking about it directly in front of Nan.
Ngogo, Nan hear everything you say. Nan not moping and Nan certainly not need cheering up. Secret plan of Ngogo, little less secret now. Oh well. In any case, go tell Nopon in each caravan to send up fireworks for brave sick Nan. Meh. Oh, and remember that spoken promise from Nopon is worthless, so be sure to get all in writing. Meh. Oh, and if possible, bring caravan leader from Caldros back with you. Name is Popote. Popote is grandson pawn of Nan. If Nan croak, family of Nan should be around to see. Stop killing off Nan! Besides, family all leave Nan, abandon Nan. They will never come back.
Nah, they'll come back for you.
Nan done trusting anyone. Friend need not do anything. Nan just going to quietly disappear into deep dark night. Haha, please ignore grumbling of mopey old Nopon. Now, good luck on quest.
We gotta step up.
Hey! Get a load of this.
Okay. Might as well have this heart-to-heart while we're in the vicinity.
Oh.
Hey, Garnet. Check it out. I just bought a new car. Well, pretty nice, right? Yeah, it looks nice. I know, right? And it wasn't as expensive as you might think. Graham owed me a favor, so he sold it to me way below cost. So what kind of car would you want to buy? Why does the size of the wheel on the bus matter? So that it can go round and round even farther? But nah, personally I am partial to sports cars. I like the feeling of acceleration. That said, I don't really drive more than I have to because I don't enjoy the act of driving that much. I like acceleration, but if you're driving on roads, you can't really do that so much and be safe while doing it. So, like, yeah, it's not really my thing. I see you and I have a common hobby. You just can't fully appreciate the open road without a proper sports car. Only problem is that you gotta watch the speed limits around here. They come down especially hard on us blades, and the fines are usually a small fortune. It's kind of interesting how you can tell so much about someone's personality from the car they want to drive. I bet Lau used to drive an SUV. He probably used it to go camping with his family. I wish we still lived in a peaceful world like that, but I imagine we won't be back there for a long time. Well, at least I can still enjoy a brief drive during my breaks. Anyway, take care, Garnet.
Ow.
Hey, you haven't seen Lavinia around, have you? Or Lavina? I went shopping for a minute and now she's gone. You don't think she got tired of me and went home, do you? She probably hasn't abandoned you. Thanks, you're really nice. And you're right, the love we've got isn't something that just disappears, so I'm not giving up. Oh, hey, did you get the sapphire horns and ringstone Lavina was talking about? Yep, there's the stuff. I'm afraid to head out there, but I've got to go find Lavina. I want to get these to her as soon as possible. Besides, I have a hunch where she might be. There's a beach tucked away west of New LA. If she's making some big decision, I'm sure I'll find her waiting there. Alright, only one more exclamation point to turn in here in NLA. And then I've got 3 more quests to pick up by the looks of it.
Why don't you check it out?
Oh, is my time up? Really? Such a shame. Let us start these repairs then. Yes, those should do nicely. Just a moment, if that's okay. Done. And the more I look at it, the more enchanting it becomes. Don't you agree?
Yeah, sure, the Zarubagan have really neat sticks.
I was led to believe that such Gorqua stabs were not actually Zarubagan technology. They are a rather mysterious people, you see, and what you might call a recent obsession of mine. But do not let me keep you, all right? I imagine that Troylan will be waiting for this. Please return it to him with my regards, if you will. He said he values it more than his own life, right? So I suppose you should hurry. Run, human, run!
What a pickle, huh?
This device seems fairly advanced, doesn't it? It's all a bit over my head. Hello, you there? Is there any chance you are familiar with the workings of Zarubagan technology?
No.
If so, maybe you could teach me?
Yeah, what are you attempting to repair?
Oh, you're also the curious type? Well, I thought I would try my hand at repairing the backpack Atheron is always wearing, you know? But sadly, I'm at something of an impasse. I was hoping you might be able to help shed some light on the subject.
We Zarubagan use these to strip contaminants from Voltant to ensure we devoltanize only uniform, untainted impurities. If compromised by other substances, the process could be fatal. This is why it is the most urgent that the backpack be repaired.
I might be able to make do with an all-purpose plug, maybe? Perhaps that's where you can come in? Could I convince you to find one for me? My friend's life hangs in the balance on this repair job, you see? Or it very well might at any rate, so will you help me fix his backpack?
Alright, good news. I've already got the thing.
I'm counting on you, okay? And while you're hunting for parts, I'll keep analyzing the backpack's design, alright? I'll have this thing picked apart and understood, and won't rest until it's repaired. That sounds good, doesn't it?
As long as you properly decontaminate it before putting it back together.
Any luck finding that all-purpose plug? I have a decent grasp on the backpack's general design at this point, you know? So once I receive that plug, I should probably have it working again in no time. There you go. That's the one. I'll start the repairs immediately. I think there was a voltant leak inside the backpack, which probably explains the odd smell, doesn't it? Does it look like you can fix it? That would be wonderful. You're always so nice to me. Are all men on this kind? Probably not. Unlike you serious Zarubagan, the Manon tend to space out on promises, you know? You might have a better idea about all this, actually. How do we Manon seem to a human like you? You seem generally useful and alright as long as you're properly motivated. Absolutely. I couldn't find anyone so eager to help me, even among my own people. And I may just have to add you to that list as well. Has anyone mentioned that you have a certain Manonness about you? No, nobody has told me that, and that's a terrible insult. Well, I feel that a sincere Zarubagan like you is easier to get along with than most of my colleagues, if that makes sense. And there? Okay, the repairs are done. I only ask that you treat it with well, with a little more care. That's strange. My body not responding. Inhaled too much Voltant, huh? No. Nokochi won't get up. What could have happened? You're right. She said it was leaking from the backpack, didn't she? She's been poring over it this whole time with barely any breaks. She must have been exposed. I'm sorry to ask more of you, but is there any way you could go to Caldros to look for a couple of mottled mums and some ore called parhelium platinum? I can make a devoltanizing extract from them that should be able to save Nokochi. Please, she was the first friend I made here in the city. If I killed her, and with sacred Voltant no less, I just couldn't bear it. Alright, unfortunately I don't have the stuff just yet, so that's gonna have to wait.
Adorable, right?
Okay, starting to think this quest is up above. Oh, there it is. Not as far up above as I feared.
Darn it!
Terrible news! Brother Pawn of Moi Moi has sent up distress signal. Mui Mui say that strange monster chasing him all around Primordia. Now friend must go rescue him. Or else instead of finding Sword of Legendariness and feasting like king, Mui Mui will become feast. Thank you! With Infinigoggles Moi Moi made, Brother Pawn should be able to spot even critters hiding in shadows. And Mui Mui is king of running away from everything, so nasty critters won't catch him. Moi Moi think Nopon must look super tasty to everyone. Yeah, not really. They're too fuzzy. Phew, lately Moi Moi asked what flavor he is by all sorts of xenoforms. It's starting to get on nerves. Moi Moi just hope critters of Primordia agree with friend. Maybe then they give up on eating Brother Pawn. Still, better to hurry out there and help him. Moi Moi leave life of Brother Pawn in the hands of friend. Okay, we've still got 2 more turn-ins and 1 more pickup here in New LA. Pardon me, but I have a question. I have heard that the Blades are split among a number of different divisions. So then, if I needed help searching for someone, which division would be best to ask? The missing are not human, if that matters. Yeah, it depends if you're looking inside the city or outside the city, honestly. Because if you're looking for someone outside the city, then Pathfinder. If you're looking for someone inside the city, then Meteors. Yeah, searches are a Pathfinder thing. And hey, look, I'm a Pathfinder. So those data probes you humans have placed all over Mira can be used to locate people as well? That must be very convenient. Thank you. You sound quite knowledgeable. Might you be a Blade operative yourself? If you wouldn't mind, could I have a moment more of your time? I'm looking for a trailer that headed out into Primordia to dig up Voltant. Another Zarubagan named Foskaren was driving it. He is young, a little airheaded to be honest. This is his first expedition, so I told him to check in periodically with status reports, but I have not heard a thing. I assume he is fine, but accidents do happen. Is there any way I could convince you to check on him? Thank you. The success of this expedition could have a large influence on our Voltant stores. As such, this is about more than just Foskaren's safety. It actually affects all Zarubagan, so I am quite grateful for your help. Foskaren's excavation site was the North Point Beach in Primordia. I suggest starting your search there.
Hey. Listen.
We are short on this, short on that. We do not have enough to hold proper prone wedding. Prone men are drunk before rite of marriage begins. I should beat them into helping, but they are more nuisance than help. You are Garnet. You brought bride and groom together. I thank you. My younger brother Nimard needed help. Help to win fine woman like Eniana. Yeah, it's Nimard's own fault. I am pleased to hear it. Prone values strength above all else. Kindness seldom earns praise. So, will you help prepare for rite of marriage? We need tough hump steaks for feast. Everyone is too drunk to help. Or everyone else is too drunk to help. I will finish rest of preparations while you find meat. As much as I tease, I love my brother. I want his wedding to be perfect. Okay, I got the meat. I hope you finished what you were gonna finish. Ah, Garnet, everyone is terrible. My younger brother marries before me. Now rest of clan calls me spinster. I will quiet them when I find prone man. Man who can slay Mandos with single blow. Yeah, I brought the stuff. What? Did you need me for something? There you go, hump steaks. Ah, sorry. I forgot I sent you to hunt meat. Older guests getting drunk, so we start rite of marriage early. Thanks to your hunting, wedding is ready to... Oh, so this is famous Garnet. You are fine heroine for Earth alien. I am Galba Vasago. I am victor of 1,000 battles. I was strongest warrior on Tormain. Prone have such remarkable sexual dimorphism. It's hard to believe they're the same species. Like, their facial anatomy is entirely different. Aliens sing and dance at weddings, but prone are born to fight. Let us mark special day with glorious battle. Me and you will trade blows until we cannot stand. Galba is drunk, also restless. He hasn't fought since coming to Mira. Leave old man be. We have meat. We can begin rite of marriage. Yeah, we'll do as you suggest. It's not my place to butt in. You call yourself warrior? Face me, I am prone who beat dozen cavern cowards. Even with arms tied behind back, I am prone who... Ugh, Galba will talk for hours now. We cannot start rite of marriage until he stops. Perhaps you can shut him up with force. Yes, good. Face me. I will show you strength. Strength that felled 30 Cavern Clan dogs in one battle. I thought it was just a dozen. Wahaha! I will wait for you in Primordia, on plains northeast of Sayram Lake. No running away. Okay, but does he have to participate in the wedding? Because if not, we can just start it without him while he's going out there to wait, right? Old man is hopeless. You must go lay him flat, then drag him back. I guess if he has to be here. But again, if he doesn't have to be here, you can just start now. He's not going to interrupt things. He's outside the city. Not having my Gorkwa with me is the cause of even more anxiety than I had thought. And being unable to devoltanize has me feeling all out of sorts besides. Oh, it's you. Do you have it? Is it fixed? Yes? Yes? How marvelous! It is even more beautiful than it was on the day I received it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am off to devoltanize. I can't get it to link to my backpack. The link function was working perfectly well before. I wonder what could be the matter. It might be a fake. Fake? No, surely not. Though it is true that the grip and heft are a bit off, it feels less seasoned somehow. I suppose it would be fastest to ask Luladu directly. Would you mind accompanying me? Hang on just a sec. Okay, let's go see whether or not this man on who has shown an extraordinary interest in Gorkwas has in fact stolen the genuine article. Luladu doesn't seem to be here, but Chiromal is. Hello, Troylan. Did you need Luladu for something? I had a question for him about my Gorkwa. Do you know where he is? Cauldros. He asked where he could find a whole bunch of Voltage, so I sent him there. Then he did take my Gorkwa! I'm not sure whose it was, but he definitely had one with him, yes. He was very excited about getting test data on it, practically giggling on his way out the door. So in that short time, he both repaired it and made a perfect replica to give me? Why didn't you stop him? Because he said he would give me a giant load of Voltant if I promised to watch the shop. You still should have stopped him. If someone uses a Gorkwa without a backpack unit, the Voltant will be absorbed directly into their body. It would be a huge incident if a Manon turned up dead because of us. I assumed it would be fine. He seems like the type to wear a backpack like us. How could you possibly think that? Cauldros. White Phosphor Lake, then? Got it on the first guess. Nice. We can't waste any time here. We have to stop Luladu, and more importantly, we have to get my poor Gorkwa back. I know you can do it, Garnet. So much for Wii.
Hey.
And look at that, there's no more green in New LA again. Which means it's time to ignore all of the quests that we just accepted and go accept the next story quest. Though I am gonna have to do them eventually. Welcome back, guard.
What should I whip up today?
Oh, hey, we actually do get to see all the options.
That is a great idea!
Delicious! Thank you, Lindley. Is Lindley cooking something else now? Tatsu can't possibly eat any more corn.
Don't worry, this is something new. One of Earth's great delicacies, foie gras.
Foie grub? Foie grub sounds delicious! Maybe Tatsu tries some when Lindley finished cooking. Can Tatsu help?
Actually, you can. In fact, I can't make it without you.
Oh, really?
I just need one little favor.
Of course! Tatsu is at your disposal. What can Tatsu provide for Chef Lindley?
Your liver.
Tatsu is here to serve, not be served, Lindley!
Oh, just remembered. I have goose liver.
Lindley did that on purpose! Lindley is vicious and nasty!
All right, everyone, dig in.
Man, oh man, Lynn. Somehow you manage to outdo yourself every time.
It's all about the ingredients. Right, Tatsu?
Right. Let's get started. Well, before that, I need to clear something up.
Commander?
I know you're wondering. After the bogus Lifehold lead, we had the Pathfinders turned inside out. Sure enough, we found evidence that someone messed with Frontier Nav. They planted that phony data.
You mean...
We got a spy. That's right. One of our own is working with the Ganglion. This was an inside job.
One question, Commander.
Like we don't have enough to worry about. And here I am, sending you all out right into that death trap. Damn it. I don't know what else to say, except I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive me.
Tatsu liked Muscle Man better when he angry and yelling.
Zip it, Pipsqueak, or you'll be seasoned and fried by breakfast.
Tatsu has a point, though. It's not like you to dwell on mistakes, Commander. Especially when they weren't your mistakes to begin with. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, wasn't your fault.
Well, but...
No buts about it, sir. And no more apologies, okay? We survived, after all. Now let's see that surly taskmaster we all know and love.
That's right. Your orders, Commander?
Well, put it that way. Who am I to argue? All right. Touchy-feely time is over. I've got your next assignment. We need you to head out and fix a key data probe that's on the fritz. It's way out in northern Silvalum. We'll get you the coordinates.
Yes, sir. With pleasure. Repair missions are my specialty.
That's why we picked you. That and the Ganglion have been quiet lately. Too quiet. I don't like it.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing.
In your report, the Rothian, was it? He made it sound like they've got a base tucked away. Someplace with black rocks and lava. That's gotta be Cauldros, yeah?
I think it's a safe assumption, yes.
Well, anyway, as you might have guessed, the idea of a big old ganglion base here on Mira does not exactly thrill me.
Agreed.
And with Lao sidelined, we're gonna have to pick up the slack.
Yep, so let's get that probe fixed, all right?
All right. Uh-oh, down to single digits.
We're really getting down to the wire here. Where in the hell is that core?
Probably out in the middle of the ocean where Frontier Nav isn't looking at it. Ganglion weapons hangar.
Yes. Aren't you the most beautiful thing ever? We are gonna have so much fun together. What do you think, Dagon? Shall we pay another visit to our human friends?
Grandmaster Luxar. Grandmaster, sir!
I heard you the first time, imbecile! Lower your voice in my presence.
It's the recently completed Zufar, sir. Reese made off with it.
What did you say? Why would she do that? Why does everyone in this confounded organization think they can do whatever they please? Ugh.
All right. Well, we've got a Sylvalum to get off to.
Yep, that is definitely one busted probe. Hang tight while I run a diagnostic and see what I can do.
Yeah, they shouldn't be glowing purple.
And that should do it.
Still too much purple. Oh, now it's
All
gone.
set. Sorry for the wait.
Well done, as always.
All in a day's work. One thing, the problem we had here wasn't unique. It's bound to affect the other probes sooner or later. We probably should patch them all to be safe.
Is Lindley serious? Friends want to go stitch up every probe on all of Mira? Tatsu will be Grampy Pond before friends finish.
Simmer down, Potato Skin. It's not that bad. I fixed this one manually, but now I can upload that patch and fix all the other probes throughout the network at once.
Phew. Whatever Linley talking about, Tatsu believe her. Tatsu do dance of relief not to fix so many probes.
Yeah. We have planted a lot of them, haven't we? And really, what's it gotten us?
Hmm?
Not just us, everyone. All of Blade, all of NLA. We spent all this time on Frontier Nav, you know? What if we never find the core? Then what do we do? We've searched all over this planet looking for the Lifehold core. What if it's not even here? What if the whole thing smashed to bits when it crashed down?
You know that's not possible.
Do I?
Our consciousnesses aren't here. They're controlling these MIMs remotely from the core. It can't have been destroyed. In fact, it has to be somewhere relatively close, or we would feel the lag.
You're right. I just...
It's okay, Lynn. I know you're tired. It's been a long couple of months. Being inside these MIMs takes its toll on all of us. It's only natural to feel like this. But I promise, it's going to be all right.
What were they thinking when they designed these things anyway?
What Linley mean?
These MIMs. Why would you make an artificial body that can cry tears? So embarrassing.
Well, lots of reasons. Tears lubricate the eyes. They flush out dust and debris. And unwanted feelings, too. You feel better, don't you?
I guess those MIM makers knew what they were doing after all.
Well, if I ever see them, I'll be sure to tell them you said so.
Thanks.
Friends hear that? There! What is it?
Just some kind of big flying thing.
Lynn?
Incoming mobile target. It's really, really big.
Bigger than Caravan big! Bigger than even legendary Frontier Village big!
If its transponders aren't responding to our IFF signal, we have to assume it's hostile. Take cover.
Well, what do we have here? A little appetizer of sorts before we hit the city for the main course.
Wait. Something that size, on that course. It must be targeting NLA. We can't let it get anywhere near the city. We have to put a stop to it here.
Yep, sure thing.
I figured you'd say as much. Remember, the entire city is counting on us.
Let's knock this big piece of junk right out of the sky.
They stopped running? They're even dumber than I thought.
Please, underestimating bad.
Yes, thanks for the brilliant insight there, genius. Now sit back and watch while I burn the human scum alive!
I hope they let us do ground combat with this thing. I do have a level 50 scale, but only the one.
Watch the little ants scamper.
Okay, that's, they put us in our skell, which is
Launch the fighter, you lunkhead!
not exactly
I'm moving in. Use
good
melee
news.
attacks. Build arm.
Okay. We've actually got new abilities here.
Wing blade.
I'd attack at range now if I were you.
Right. I've been saving this one. Ghost walker.
Conduction rise.
We're powering
Stellar
up!
ray.
Floated like butterflies. Now you sting like bees.
I appear to have toppled its armor.
Attack.
Ka-crack-a-boom!
Build arm.
We floated like butterflies. Now you sting like bees.
Gravity slash.
I suppose it's useful that I accidentally left L in a scalp.
Floated like butterflies. Now you sting like bees.
Yeah, there's absolutely zero chance that we
Aura right now might lead to good things.
can do ground combat with this. Zero chance.
We floated like butterflies. Now you
Oh, it's
sting
immune to
like bees.
Build arm. Use an aura.
I suppose it makes sense that it's immune to topple.
Wing blade.
Ka-crack-a-boom!
Sorry. Could I get some backup? Astral protection.
You shall not break my spirit.
3 in a row. Shoot to kill.
And yet I hear some of our allies using
We're powering up.
abilities.
An aura right now might lead to good things.
I can't
This
seem
one's
to...
a ground fight.
Oh, I can
Floated
though.
like butterflies. Now you sting like bees.
But yeah, there's no target hitting the ground. And yet we're able to use our melee skills on it from down here when we're in our stealth.
I mustn't give up. Build arm. Use an aura so we can regroup.
Launch collider.
More
Use
enemies.
Buckhead. Spread the damn virus already.
Please, no kicking me.
Aren't there any better weapons?
We seem to be falling. Sorry. Could someone get our party started? It's not over until the fat baby sings.
Next. We're coming
We'll
to you.
put a sock on them. We floated like butterflies. Now you sting like bees.
Gravity slash. Panicking. Weaken them. Wing blade.
Aren't there any better weapons?
Blow.
Wait, please. Still looking.
Ka-crack-a-boom! Sorry. Could someone get our party started?
Build arm. Use an aura so we can regroup.
Yeah, this would be a lot better if we had
Spread the damn virus
more
already.
Got it. Now follow up with
skills.
Gravity slash.
Ooh, love some cockpit time.
Hunter's blow.
Need healing. Oh, so that's how it is. You
Oh, is that enough?
insipid little germs.
Plenty buttons left. Plenty of attacks.
Would those cowards sit still for a minute? I'll fry the whole damn planet if I have to.
Please. Have you forgotten Human City?
Silence! Stop with all the thinking. It's not your strong suit.
But you cannot win like this. You must transform Sufarg now.
I was just about to, okay? Now would you kindly please shut up? No one makes a fool of me. No one!
are those supposed to accomplish? Surely they can't generate enough lift for it to fly.
How could something that big transform in flight?
The ganglion must have some kind of anti-gravitational flight technology.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Our flight modules still rely on propulsion. I hate to admit it, but this is way beyond anything we've got. We're outclassed.
Humanity's made great advances before, especially when they were needed the most. That won't end here.
I hope you're right. Come on! Don't we all just want to coexist peacefully? But now that you've seen our little secret, I've no choice but to wipe you out! You're been found out. What now? Miserable lives!
Alright, let's go bust this thing up. We can do ground combat with it now.
Get out of hand. Ghost Walker! There. Let's take the fight to them. Moving in. Primer! Early bird! Rolling head! Be careful! Slinger!
Takes a while for our shots to actually reach it, but they do damage.
It's over until the fat baby sings.
Initiating overdrive. Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger. Primer.
Bud!
Die thrust. Panic hour. Weakness quiver.
Calculating overdrive. 3 in a row. Shoot to kill.
Slash. Light of free. Primate.
Triple them.
Astral protection. Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger. Weekly call. What? I'll compromise you. Launch my backslash. Primer. Sliding slinger.
That.
Panicking. Weakness.
That will do it.
Anything, damn it.
No buttons left to press!
No. They're just puny, wretched little humans!
Bye-bye, nasty robot. Ganglion learned hard way what happens when you mess with Team Tatsu.
We fought as a team and we fought well. I only hope there aren't any more like this back at their base.
If these things hit the city in numbers, we'd have no chance at all.
Exactly. Exactly another reason we need to find that Lifehold core as soon as possible.
What do you mean?
Remember what the Rothian prince told us in Sylvalum? About the ganglion?
No, I don't, but I do know that just in case that previous song didn't get this demonetized, I gotta pause every once in a while this one's playing. But yeah, kinda wish I hadn't neglected Skells for that first phase of Zoofarg, but good news, that second phase was easy peasy.
Apparently, they fear actual human bodies. I don't know why that is, but it might be the key to victory.
Or the key to survival.
Well, I mean, yeah, if we lose, we don't survive, so the key to victory is the key to survival. That's how it works, Lynn. Game just told me information I already have. And oh no, I gotta be level 50. What will I do? Why is my skull over there? It doesn't matter. Let's grab these containers if we can. During certain weather, these coronids become hostile. Thankfully, that weather is not what we are experiencing right now.
Good time to weaken them. This should be a wall. I put them to sleep. They'll wake up again. Sliding slinger. Ghost walker. Heroic tail. Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger. 0-0. These turned out to be pretty tough, huh? Somehow we survived that.
Another treasure this way. I see it. And now, back to NLA. Where, now that we've done Chapter 10, there are many more question marks, as well as more affinity missions that we qualify for.
Hey!
Ooh, there's a new off the record. Chalky Grode midst gems of jade. A starving beast awaits the blade. Well, if there's gems of jade, it's probably in Sylvalum. So many supreme things. And are there any other quests that I have already completed? Because those are easy things to pick up and just get completed, but oh well. Alright, so that's a bunch of stuff picked up. So, with Chapter 10 complete, we qualify for this. And this. And this. And this. And this. So yeah, that's a good handful of affinity missions we qualify for. But actually, unfortunately, I cannot do them today. I actually need to end the stream right about now. So that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. And I'll be back with more Xenoblade Chronicles X on Thursday. See you then, friends.